buy my merch.
Link in the description.
B50 fun! I smell the blood of a man who hasn't been sent enough anime games on Steam! I legitimately didn't even get sent a single anime game. Although I think that's because I need to add you as a friend, and I immediately got like 1,000 invites within the first seconds, and now my Steam can't have any more friend requests. Thanks, Steam! You know, I really love Tropico. I love being on my own little deserted island where I can do whatever I want to my people, especially horrible things that would get me on some sort of list and or international crime registry in the real world. That's why today, it's time to be an evil mother trucker. Wait a second. This has 7% area suitable for building. Perfect! So you can tell this is going to be a good map because there's already uncontrollable waves all around the islands. I'm sure we're not going to have any flooding problems whatsoever. Although, you know, just to be sure, I will set up some preemptive flood barriers because I get the feeling I'm going to mess this up at some point, aren't I? Right, now, first things first, we got to get like 80,000 people living on this island. Then we can start doing some messed up stuff to them. I mean, social experiments, am I right, guys? Wink, you can't say I'm wrong if it's just a social experiment. First social experiment, how long can you live in this city without going deaf? Second social experiment, build an entire city and then forget to put down a sewage network. That's actually slightly my fault, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, this ain't really a social experiment, but I am just polluting a little bit of the island with some industry. Just because, you know what? It's 2019, okay? Maybe some pollution in the air is what we need. A little bit of smog never hurt anyone. Although, whatever just happened here, that kind of hurt a lot of people. In fact, that's hurting quite a lot of people. This city's actually looking pretty good already. We're already up to 19,000 people living here, and it doesn't look too bad. Not exactly grid formations everywhere, but you know, it's all right. Except the big hole that just magically exploded. Right, now we got like our good bases here. We've got a whole city that we can work with on our social experiments, which are all definitely scientifically motivated and definitely not me just being a dastardly evil genius. Although, probably scratch that genius bit off. Right, first off, you guys might be wondering, hey, iSorrow, there's no crime in your city. That's actually incredibly impressive. How did you manage to keep all the bad guys out, except for these random few houses over here, which we'll deal with those at another point. That's because I've got Prison Island, where if you disagree with the regime in any slight way, and if you don't like your water supply being tampered with all sorts of chemicals, you're gonna end up living. That's right, I'm putting Mountain Dew and urine in the water supply. There you go, that's a more fitting name for Prison Island. Oh, wait a second, no. I didn't think this through. Prison Island's actually turning into a society. Oh, we're at the first part of the game where I've left it running so long everyone's dying of old age. I'm sure it has nothing to do with these garbage dumps I left in the middle of the city, though. Is it too late to stop this social experiment? Because I think it's going too far. It's just too realistic. Oh, well, my facility's full at the graveyard, which is... I expected it to happen, but... Wait. There's 3,000 people buried here. What? Oh, what happened here? Just a rogue tornado that took out all the road systems. Don't worry about it, guys. It was just a social experiment that killed 90% of the city. Mother Nature, the true social experiment genius. This wasn't even an intentional social experiment, but I put down the tax office right next to the Statue of Liberty. I'm hoping I don't start some sort of revolution. Oh, the Sunnyside residence. It doesn't look too sunny. I'm gonna be real with you. The industrial smog's kind of ruining the vibe a little, I imagine. I'm just getting hit by constant tornadoes. It's almost like some divine being is trying to tell me I should stop doing horrible things to these people. Right, after we recovered from Tornado Valley, we're back up to 24,000 people. Not like the 30-40k we had beforehand, but you know what? I've still got more stuff to do. First off, I realized that a lot of people in the city need healthcare, and I'm gonna listen to them once and for all. Just, you know, I know they need it. I know it's necessary, and I've got a great way of implementing it. Oh, this is gonna be great. So it just kind of makes sense. You put all the emergency services past a toll booth on the other side of town with only one road accessing it, and well, not only do the emergency services also have to use the toll booth, people have to use the toll booth to come visit their relatives. It's free money, basically. Also, you do need to pay for the hospitals too, and the toll booth. And I'm pretty sure all the ambulances also have to use the toll booth. This will fix the economy. You almost gotta raise those ticket prices. It's a very busy toll booth, guys. I've just like unleashed this emergency service vehicle horde onto the roads, and it's just causing chaos everywhere. But you know what? Since I just remembered toll booths exist, no one's really using this road, so why not just put a toll booth there? Am I right? That makes perfect sense. Actually, that probably doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I'm just gonna put one down anyway. Funny thing is, like, you can just technically drive around the toll booth, but I'm pretty sure some sucker's definitely still gonna drive through it. There you go. Sucker. Social experimented. Yeah, I think it definitely says something for our prison system when there's a dead person in about every single prison right now. You know, there's dead people around the city. It's made me realize I don't think I've put any crematoriums down as of recent, so we're just gonna go ahead and just spam a few more past the toll booth as you do. And oh my god, look at all the cars coming out. How many dead people do we have in this town? Yeah, that's a lot of hearses. That's oh my god. How many people are dead? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay, to do like the on-flow of traffic here, I'm just going to remove this road and make them go around a really big loop-de-loop. It's kind of like a social experiment and also kind of like a racetrack kind of deal, but you know, for ambulances and emergency services vehicles who really need to get places really quickly. Oh god, this is the most like effed up Grand Prix I think I've ever seen. And I haven't seen any, so it's funny, when some cars make it out, they actually end up turning back through the toll booth. They're like, that's fun, I want another go. Bit of a slight oversight, I've put some windmills down to power the crematoriums, not realizing that crematoriums, they burn quite a few people, don't they? And I think I'm just blowing the smell of your dead relatives back into the city. Oh yes, welcome to Grandpa's memorial service. It's been so long since it's gone, but even the air kind of smells like he's still here. Just more barbecuey Grandpa in the air. In the meantime, though, while all that was happening, Australia's still going fine. Occasionally does burn to the ground, though. Can someone explain to me exactly why my sewage outlet pipes are literally carving a path for my fresh water deposits over here? I feel like it kind of wants to kill me. New social experiment, guys. We got this island. We haven't been using it all. I got an idea. Prison mining camp. I know, right? Absolutely amazing. Welcome to the Gulag, brothers. I didn't realize this, but noise pollution actually apparently makes your citizens sick. What? Does it? Like, it's so loud that I have the flu. Is that how it works? There's no real way for me to, like, dampen this down, really. I think in the game of them moving the giant airport I built, but I'll put down some bushes and trees. That'll, like, absorb the sound, right? What am I even talking about? And I'll also just throw down a nuclear power plant, just in case. Social experiment. I completely forgot to rebuild a road at some point, and it's definitely a part of the experiment, guys, and I didn't just forget it existed. I kinda did. You know, I actually got a good idea for all this area here where I've put the hospital Grand Prix. I'm going to turn it into a massive IT cluster for offices. I feel like that's the best place to put them. And of course, the first sucker to build here is Solar Panels Incorporated. Oh my god, burn them. Oh my, not only did they build over there, they also built one over here too. I don't think you need 2 Solar Panel Incorporated that close. Guess who got hit by another tornado? Why did this keep happening? Okay, why is this polluted water starting to look like something very unsavory? Yeah, I feel like I probably should have seen this coming, putting all these trees down in Australia, but at the same time, I remain oblivious to why it's on fire. Oh, I deleted the bridge here and now it's like a scene from Harry Potter. Wait, so if I unpause right now, they're all just gonna... Excuse me? Oh, I just noticed my education's, it's not looking very good. Thankfully, I got a whole toll booth area I can set up for this. Cause sure, the education's free and all, but the toll booth's not. That's how we get them. I'm just looking for all my stuff now, and oh my god. That's a lot of noise pollution. That's just a bit stereotypical. Just because I put Central Park down, apparently there's a lot of noise pollution around here. What are you trying to say about New Yorkers? I literally had no idea you could put down radios. I had no idea that this was a thing. I've got to put down like a radio mast somewhere as well so they can actually hear the signal. So we'll just put it in the middle of the city, right? Just right in the middle of the intersection. Alright, I think we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to end it off here now of me overlooking the mess that has become the great toll booth for the facilities and utilities of emergency services. Got a bit out of hand down here, I'm going to say that. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, hit the subscribe button. Got any more ideas for me to do in City Skylines? Feel free to go ahead and comment them down below. And of course, buy my merch!